Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tabletop Tactician. This is Operation Turning Point, US Global 5.4. The President is just coming on to speak now. As we review here, the Soviets have taken all of Norway here, moving their fleet, big moves. First thing to cover, don't mind the dice, as we come down here to our housekeeping from 5.3 Soviet Global. So Captain G and I were able to work back through here, and what remains. So here's the remainder of the Soviet surface fleet after the scramble and such. So we'll have four total destroyers, one cruiser, one aircraft carrier, and one heavy aircraft cruiser with an ASW helo. The casualties inflicted, we as the US were able to kill a attack bomber and a Top Gun ASF, leaving air units from the battle just one attack bomber, which he has chosen to return to New Delhi. Additionally, housekeeping, the fighter as military aid still had to be delivered, so it is delivered. So that is the balance of forces there in the Indian Ocean. So moving on to escalation and income increases. Don't mind what's all set up here. So with the declaration of war on us, we are going to move to 45, DEFCON 2. So we will go ahead and up ourselves to DEFCON 2 there. Now on to the fun stuff, tech. So we're going for 1, 6, 11, and 13. So the new one there is 11, I believe. We're going to double up on Tech 6. That's long-range missiles. It needs a 7. The rest need an 8. Fantastic. Didn't even need to double up on that. So we will complete long-range missiles, and that will unlock all of our attacks. And we will also hit Tech 11. So we'll move up to stage 3, advanced sonar, and we will complete long-range missiles. Fantastic. So with that, we will add to our dashboard here. We will add 2 anti-ship missiles on hand, and we have 1, so now we are building. Fantastic. Where can I set you to do this? How about here? Purchases. Ooh, big heavy purchases today. We have money. Okay, close enough. For purchases, US will be purchasing 1 next-gen MBT, 2 light infantry, a Top Gun ASF, finishing our cruiser, and building a frigate. Additionally, the US will build 2 Tomahawk missiles, 2 regular cruise missiles, and now 1 anti-ship missile. For military aid, we're sending an airborne to NATO for 4. I will point out the path. I have a unique path, but a SAM to UAE and a next-gen to South Africa. All right, moving right along. It's our purchases, and we are on to combat and declare war. So we will be declaring war on, maybe it'll fit there. There we are. We will be declaring war on the Warsaw Pact as well. So moving into our combat movements, we got a few dice around here. We collect some cruise missiles. I'm just going to use some chips to represent here. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to chip out my missiles. So attack 1 right here will be a surgical strike. Can you see that? Let's make it a little better, shall we? Perfect. I've already pre-positioned the spy set so I do not forget. So coming from Lazio, we have an A-10 and a fighter. They will both 1-2 into southern Yugo. Each of them got these new dice. I need to start using them. I had them last turn and forgot about them. Each of those will have 3 movement left. Additionally, for this move, gonna have to move you here. Our B-52 in Diego Garcia will move, what's the path I chose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to M6, where it will fire 2 cruise missiles. Our B-52 from Great Lakes will fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's see, it will have 5 remaining, and the other will have 6. And they will both fire 2 cruise missiles into... You trying not to knock everything over. Captain G spoiling us with his new big board there. There we are. So I'm just going to utilize chips for that. With long-range missiles now, we have the range, 1, 2, and we will add those cruise missiles there for the attack on southern Yugo. Our next attack here will be from our major airbase in Rhineland, 1, 2. We are targeting the Army base in West Czech. And it will have an AMD of 4 or less there. Hambone has elected not to scramble his ASF here. Then moving on down to the last battle, which is down here. We are looking for our revenge, so those Indian Ocean... Where are they? They're there. The Indian Ocean subs are now U.S. Global Command, as Pakistan has aligned as the Soviets were running in the door. And so we will fire 2 anti-ship missiles. And Captain G will have 2 AMD shots, 1 from heavy aircraft cruiser, 1 from the cruiser. And no spy set on this one, so he's elected his casualties if they hit. And with that, let's head over to the board. Really more just our dice tower here. And we will roll, we'll go in order, so we'll start with Yugo. So we have our fighter at 6, and then all of our, I'm going to roll the A10s separate, just in case I screwed up something on target select. So we're going to use the blue, it'll also be a 5. I believe everything has target select, but I forgot to double check that since I had the spy sat. So we'll go ahead and roll our mountain of dice here. All right, so an 8 is a miss, so the A10 will miss. See a 2, that's an 11 miss, 11 miss, and an 11 miss. So 3 hits there. And with our spy sat, we should have target select. So on those 3 hits taken against the Warsaw Pact, we're going to go ahead and eliminate the 2 tanks and 1 mech. Fantastic, and that is battle 1. Pretty good hits there. For battle 2, I'm back over here, and I need a 6-sided dice. All right, so take those out. So we have our D6, and Captain G will get AMD of, or excuse me, Hambone will get AMD of 2. It is a Warsaw Pact facility, and those are at a 4. So there we are. And AMD will hit it, so it doesn't matter. There's a 4. So that is battle 2. No damage. Warsaw Pact AMD for once was superior. And on to battle 3. So we have on battle 3 2 ASMs and two 4s as well for the AMD shot from Captain G. AMD will hit 1, so we got 1 hit. I need to fire AMD first, so these won't count. So 1 hit. A facility, the missile will always hit. That's why you can roll both together. So we have 1 hit, so that means only 1 missile. So we'll re-roll that, and it will hit. So that is 1 hit for, okay, that is 1 hit for against the heavy aircraft cruiser is what Captain G elected there. So we'll go ahead and record 1 hit. Just do that for now. I didn't dig out a damage marker. All right, that is all of our combat movement. So on to non-combat, and we have quite a few. So start with rebasing. Oh, I did forget 1 combat movement. Gosh darn it. This fighter running ASW warfare out of the Azores is going to come off ASW and land back in the Azores. Now that he is off ASW Air Patrol, now we can rebase him from the Azores to the UAE. I think you can see that. Perfect. Then from right here, from southern US, our A-10 will rebase across the big pond to Rhineland. We will add that here. So that's 2 A-10s now in Rhineland. Sea lift. I think you can still see it. So our remaining vessels at sea will go, or stuff at sea, we go 1, 2, 3, and they will land into Picardy. So that'll be 2 rocket artillery. I should have pre-made a card for them. And 2 next gen MBTs, all into Picardy. Other sea lift is the next gen MBT in Portugal, which you can almost see. It will take a similar path, 1, 2, 3, into Western France. And from the Northeast United States, we have a mech and a SAM. They will 1, 2, 3, and they will offload in the Azores. A mech and a SAM in the Azores. And that covers our sea lift. On to airlift. We have, still in Cuba, 2 airborne. So we're going to take 1 of those and airlift him to South Africa. I'll show you that once we're done here. We got a few things to move. We have in Oman. So here we got him down there. Then in Oman, we have a Marine that we're going to, my wife decided to come in and join me. I do apologize. We're going to airlift that Marine to Rhineland as well. So adding him to this card way up here. Where did I put that up there? And we have in Lazio. Set you down there. We have 2 light infantry. We're going to airlift 1 of those into Lazio as well. So that will leave 1 light infantry in Lazio. All right, and I think where you're at might, no, I'm still gonna have to move you. All right, from Southeast United States here, we have an F-117 and an A-10. They're both going to fly 1, 2, 3. Oh, what was the route I did? Hang on, I can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Into Southern England. And both can follow that with their boost from the major air base in southern United States. Our fleet here off the coast of Cuba. It's all going to move 1-2 up to A24 coming out of port. As we're doing that, we will embark on the amphib. Maybe 2 Marines, the attack helicopter, and one of the ASW helos, and we'll transit up here. And that frigate import in northeast United States, or northern, will also. There we are. That ASW helo is embarked on the amphib. Same with the attack helo. Let's see, is there anything else over in this part of the world? Yes, our main fleet here. Before it moves, we have an attack bomber. It will fly in to, I think, Rhineland. No, Picardy. Picardy. It will fly in to Picardy. And it will take a route of 1, 2, 3, 4 into Picardy. Then our whole fleet, ASW helo included, will move 1, 2, 3 into A22, and we will put that ASW helo on air patrol on A23. That might have been a combat movement. If so, I apologize. And that covers this part of the world. Moving over to, yeah, we just have 1 move left down here in the Middle East. We will move our airborne from Oman into the UAE. Just walk across the border. And I think that covers it. Let's bring our purchases in. So I'm going to add our cruise missiles to the dashboard. We have remaining, so we built 2, fired 5. We're going to have 6 cruise missiles on hand and 4 Tomahawks, 1 anti-ship missile. Adding those to the dashboard before I bring you over. There we are. Big, heavy. I will bring you over towards the U.S. here to do our place. All right. Let's see how much I've managed to mess up. All right, we're going to start with our Navy. Both of our ships, our cruiser and frigate, are going to be built at the major shipyard here in northern U.S. And they will join the fleet. Our next-gen MBT will be built at, I'll cover that in a minute. Our 2 light infantry will be built in southern United States there. Our ASF, Top Gun ASF, will also be built in southern United States. Our airborne military aid will be built in southern United States. We're going to fly that over to the airbase in Marmara. And now for the main event. Oh, no, forgot the next gen. The next gen will be built at the Pomkis site in Rhineland here. So we'll remove that. And then we will add our next gen to Rhineland. Very nice. All right, now Captain G, I know you have these 2 subs here. Excuse me, pardon me. So sorry about that. So Captain G had put these 2 subs here, claiming a not full blockade. So we are going to build our military aid both in Northeast Gulf states. We're going to build them in the Gulf states. And we're going to sail down through the Panama Canal. Then we're going to come down and around the Horn of Africa, South America, excuse me, down through our tube movements, through the blow-up box, down around, and we will drop off that military aid for South Africa, our next gen MBT. Then our SAM for UAE. It's gonna keep moving, take the movement point here, come up through I-9, not minding the carnage pile, up through, waving high to the Soviets. Actually, I don't even think we need to wave high. We connect, so we'll just come right in and deliver to the UAE. There we are, clean up the mess. And all right, that is all. Go ahead and collect income. We'll just set it here in the middle. So we're now up to 45. So that is our 45 cash on hand from wartime bonus, or wartime income. 3 for Nicaragua and Cuba. Then another 8 for Good Morning in America. We then have a -2. Why this is stacked that way. 1, 2. Away for Warsaw Pact forces possession of Nigeria. And we need to roll for Pacific. So now that we are at war, we'll roll a d6 for Pacific. I'm gonna roll pink because I want it to be a 1. And it's an 8. So an 8 equals 4 IPP away. So there's another, where are you? There we go. So another 1, 2, 3, and 4 IPP away. And that will leave us a cash on hand of 50. This is the Tabletop Tactician passing it off to Hambone for 6.1.